evening. This is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle, and I've decided to do something that I spoke of in one of my videos that I just put out last weekend about pulling out an oracle deck and giving it a quick review and letting you guys know what I think of it, why I like it, why I don't like it. And then I'm going to follow that by a few short readings, general readings with that deck, possibly clarifiers. We'll see where that goes. So I think that the first deck we're going to do is one that I kind of fought with myself whether I should buy it or not. It's called the Wisdom House of Night Oracle Cards. So if anybody has read the series House of Night, it's a really good series. It's like a teeny pop type series. There's a ridiculous amount of books that are in the series. And it's not so much that I didn't want to buy it because the books weren't good or because I didn't enjoy it or anything like that. I just felt like it was very cliche. And then I have a local shop that I go to. It's called the Divine Mine. And every time I would go by and, you know, look at cards and pick up cards and check them out and stuff, they kept calling to me and I kept like pushing them away, and I'm not doing that. It's cliche, it's, you know, it's pulp culture-y. I'm just not doing it. And then they just kept calling to me time and time again, and so I finally gave in and I bought them. And I absolutely love them. They're very simplistic in imagery. The images depict parts of the books. So if you've read the books, the cards make a little bit more sense to you, which could be why I can read them so easily, is because I understand the background that they were based on. But I just think that sometimes the best stories come out of the most simplistic imagery. And so, you know, some of my favorites is the High Priestess of Air. That one's really, really pretty. I love the way they depict Trapped. It's a crow or a raven in a cage. Success is a declaration with the word congratulations on it. Honesty is a candle. So there's some really great imagery in here, but it is very simplistic and it's very to the point. And like I said, maybe because I do know the back history and where it comes from, that could be why it speaks so clearly to me. But I really do really like them, and I'm really glad that I was drawn to them and I finally gave in and did purchase them. I do use them a lot in my readings. So again, these are the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle cards. I purchased them for $24.99 Canadian in a little shop called the Divine Mine here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I love them, and they shuffle really well. It took them a little while to get to the point where they would shuffle, but they do shuffle quite nicely now. Yeah, I have very little negative to say about it. The book is kind of wordy, so I guess if there was anything that I was going to say about it, it's a very nice book, but it's a little bit wordy for what I like. I like kind of more point to the point, but I'm an intuitive reader, so sometimes when I'm referencing the book, it's more just for a guideline. It's not really, I don't want it to be super wordy, so that's not always my favorite. But yeah, I really, really enjoy them. There's a couple spreads in the book for these oracle cards specifically. I think it's at the beginning. I don't know where it is. Here, how to use the cards. So there's teaches you how to use them as clarifying cards. There's a 1 card reading, a 2 card reading, a 3 card reading for the past, present, and future, and then it teaches you how to yes and no question them. So I don't know, I really like them. I get good reads off them. They've never steered me wrong. They're an easy card to learn with. They shuffle nice, they feel good. I like them, and they're nice. They're a thicker card. They don't slide when you're shuffling. They don't Some cards I find they're almost too glossy and they like slide out of your hand while you're shuffling, whereas these ones don't. They shuffle really, really nice. So yeah, so that's my review on this Oracle deck. I'm gonna call this the Pajama series. I'm in my pajamas. I'm going to grab myself a cup of tea and settle in to do a couple reads for you guys. So stick with us. The next videos to follow up that are uploaded will go into this series, and I will set this up as a playlist, and all of the pajama series will go into that one. All right, so with that being said, I'll say goodbye for this one, and I'll see you real soon for the reads using this deck. So till then, blessed be.